fast my heart would beat if you...
Hello everybody, it's Guiding Halo here. This is going to be your love reading. Find out what the divine has for you in love for October. Let's find out what's coming up for you guys in October in love. This here is the Whispers of Love Oracle. I don't know if it's an oracle, it's just a deck called Whispers of Love. Something maybe the divine would like you to keep in mind as you move forward. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. So for my Virgos, we've got Master Energy going on here. Card number 33. Understanding that sometimes the weight leads to far superior energy coming in. I think it's, how do I say? It's kind of like if you wait on the circumstance or the situation and allow the divine to do the heavy lifting, then you end up in a state of being able to appreciate the fact that it's actually come to you, and actually the fact that, you know, the divine is there to do the heavy lifting. It's not your job to do the heavy lifting. It's your job to do the putting the effort in, finding your place in, or yourself in situations where you can, you know, bring about more opportunities for the divine to bring your way. But the divine is the one that does the heavy lifting. They're the ones that behind the scenes put the person in the right place at the right time as you see. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So maybe it's about being kind and about embracing your humanitarian side of things, being grateful for what it is that you have. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. I always like to actually be in a state of appreciation as opposed to gratitude, especially if the gratitude you're focusing on past lessons you've learned. And it's okay to do that, but in some way, shape, or form, it ties you to that energy still, especially if it didn't have a fantastic outcome. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Look at that, see? Yeah. So there's a new power of love coming to you, and an understanding that is going to transform your soul, transform your heart chakra, transform everything about what you thought love was in the first place. In showing kindness and in having gratitude, it opens the gates for forgiveness, which brings about massive transformation for you. What a beautiful reading so far. I think maybe some of you have been a little bit hermetized where the love situation is concerned, or not even sure you want it, you know, going in after work under whatever, hiding under your blankets. If you go into go out or whatever, something just doesn't feel right. It feels lackluster. There's just something really about, I can't even say when's it my turn. It's not even when's it my turn. It's almost like yeah, that's what it's like. My ear is getting itchy. It's like you've heard from the divine in a way that is just stop everything. It's not even hermit mode. It's like you're on autopilot, and it's happened that way for absolute reason. It's see confirmation in the text. It's like you've just been on autopilot, but the divine is working something within you and around you for you that is bringing all of this about, you see. This is absolutely beautiful. And I believe it's because they want to show you that they're doing the heavy lifting. Even while you're on autopilot, they're working behind the scenes with other people. They're working in circumstances to bring things into your life. This is card number 33, and it's about, sorry about that. It's Empress energy, you see. And I'm going to mute this phone here because it's just going to keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Yeah. I just have it on because my daughter is due shortly, and I want to make sure she's all right. So Anyway, first card out on the Empress energy of what you're bringing into your life, what you're birthing. Someone could be ready to have a baby or birthing a new thing, but you're taking a whole new way about doing it. It's like, I'm giving up the fight. That's what I mean. I'm going on autopilot. I've asked the divine for what it is I want, and now I accept that whatever they bring into my life from this point forward, that's their job. Two of Swords, undecided. There's some indecision about which way to go, which direction to take. But it's not like you're trying to cut something out. This person and your eyes aren't covered. It's like you're sitting and watching and waiting to see what the truth of a scenario is, and when will the truth come out. There's something about the truth coming towards you. Maybe you're waiting for someone to bring kindness and gratitude for the fact that you've been in their life. Maybe you think or feel that they're angry, but you know that there needs to be a change up. Or this could be your energy as well. There will be forgiveness coming, which will transform the situation. Kindness. Tell me about the kindness going on for my Virgos. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Stepping into a new level of kindness for self. Look at that. Top card's what I'm going to take. Four of Pentacles. So this here is like stopping and smelling the flowers, holding back. It's like enjoying every moment. Appreciate this moment, every moment. Appreciate the time where you get to be on autopilot in whatever area this is for you. And really and truly, it's about being kind to yourself. You know, this is why there's Two of Swords energy. You know there's a doorway, a pathway, a gateway opening here, like in this card. See at the back, it's open here, but it's like you're like, no, I'm just going to breathe. I'm just going to smell the flowers. I'm just going to relax. I'm going to hold back and allow the divine to prove to me in some sort of way that there's actual kindness that can come from this situation. Yeah, gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Knight of Pentacles, but in this deck, look at him or her. She is on a fast and ferocious, but it's steady. It's like, you know where you're going, you know what your end game is, you know what the purpose is, and you are on your way. Gratitude for finally being on your way, because you're starting to see it all happen. It's like it's playing out in front of you. I'm not going to take all this other cards here. There's too many for starters, and I only need 2 more for this section before I pull a clarifier for each. This deck here is the Celtic, I think it's the Celtic Cross or Celtic something tarot deck. I don't remember. It's been a while since I used it. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. What's that about? There's something about you've been hurt too here. Perhaps somebody's been hurt, and a loving gesture that you make, you head on your way to something, or you're heading on your way to gratitude. Using gratitude brings fast forward movement, and forgiveness comes to you, or you're able to give it to another. But you realize that in the power of love, this happens in order to heal and release past hurts. Whatever's going along, you're like, you know, whatever happens, happens. I need to release past hurts. At least I know kind of where I'm standing now. I think you're still waiting for more, though. You're waiting for more clarity on something. Justice, that's what you're waiting for, justice. Hell, you could be waiting for a forgiveness from a Libra. You could be giving forgiveness to a Libra. Transformation, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. Now, in the original tarot, that's about buckling down and getting the work done, you know, and this guy here, he's sitting under a tree just working quietly, doing his thing. I think even at work you're feeling like you're on autopilot, and there's going to be a change there, but there's confusion around what it is. That's why there's the indecision. That's why there's the justice. Balance needs to come in this situation, and transformation. You want the transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. I think you're becoming aware that there's a whole lot more options than you've you know, had in the past. Something here, this valued thing that you desire, that is in this pile with all these other cups, The valued thing that you desire is being guarded right there by a dragon, by a soul lesson. And until whatever it is that you desire, until you can figure out a way to get past the deepest dragon that is within you, cleverly, I might add, this is not about force. This is not about, that's why someone's in wait mode. You're waiting for clarity and enjoying, and you will move when it's time. But you see, until you can get past the biggest dragon that is within you and have clarity about that, perhaps the other person as well, then you'll never get to that cup, which is the one that you so sacredly hold beautiful to you. How do I do the work? How do I buckle down and get the work done, Halo? Like there's a fox, it's about using cleverness and ingenuity. It's about using your wisdom. There's an owl sitting in the tree. Look again, see there's another portal of energy opening here. So you're willing to put in the work. I see you're being guided by fairies and the wee folk, as they call them. Look at, there's a beautiful little bunny rabbit there in a card too. You know, I mean, you've got the Eight of Pentacles going on. You know the opportunity is coming. You know the opportunity is here. You've been working, doing your thing by yourself. And maybe you think you've been all by yourself. But I'm telling you, this whole scenario here is guided. And where there has been in forgiveness a lack of justice, that's why justice comes in order to heal that. But there's something around here that if this transformation is going to help you deal with some sort of, I would say, even demon that is deep within you. And it's about shifting you into awareness and using the power of love to do it, to move through all of the illusions you see. Illusionary, right? Seven of Cups in regular tarot is all about the illusions. Maybe you think one thing will be fantastic and maybe it won't. Maybe there's some sort of illusion around the fact that there even is something you have to battle. Maybe that's the illusion in and of itself, is that this is going to be a battle. When in actuality, if you just focus and put one foot in front of the other, really focus on what it is you're trying to build energetically, which is a new way to transform how you do love, that is when you end up stepping into the next, which is what we all want. Whether it's the next cycle with somebody you've been in before, or whether it's the next cycle with a new person, whatever it is you desire. Oh, there's a card that flipped over. Strength. Oh yeah, see, it's going to take massive strength. That's what is crossing this whole scenario, I would say, is the strength to actually go about it. You see, it's like chain. She's got a chain around her wrist, and she has it's like she owns the bears within her. She owns the deepest dragons within her. She does not have to give into that fear. Those fears are giving into her. That's what that's about. And it's like the sun is at your back. You've seen clarity and you're walking through the clarity now, and you've tamed, your inner fears, your dragons from within. And I think that's crossing you. Perhaps that's where you're at right here. Appreciate this moment, because I believe there's going to be fast forward movement coming along for you. Two of Swords. I'm going to show you this Two of Swords card, because look at her. See, she's an elf, which is wicked smart anyway, but she has no blindfold over her. Her swords are behind her. It's like looking at her in this energy. She's like, I'm good with this. It's like the decision's already been made. I'm good with this. Even in the dark of night, even at nighttime, there's just an autopilot, almost like peace that's come over you about whatever circumstance this is for you. And you're manifesting an absolute transformation in your life, which is beautiful. Let's get clarifier on the appreciate this moment and the Two of Swords, please. Look at that. I told you there was going to be fast forward movement, didn't I? Divine movement forward. Looking to see what's actually in the way of it. What's actually in the way of it? I don't believe there's anything in the way of it, per se. I really don't. I think it's a matter of divine timing. And there will be divine movement forward here. Somebody may have come around to your life in Cancer season, or you could be dealing with a Cancer. I don't believe so. But someone could have come around, some of you might be, and around Cancer season, there was communication, or somebody saw something that really put them in like that autopilot energy. Maybe this is even the feeling of something. You had an energy flow within you and you felt that something was up. but you decided just to leave it and let it go and let the divine take the reins forward. This is kind of how I look at this card. The Chariot's about fast forward movement, acknowledgement, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's like the divine is leading it, shadow side, light side, the coming together of divine movement forward. You know that everything is in divine timing. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles and this kindness card. I think you may very well be using kindness or receiving a kindness from somebody. Gifts of time, money, or effort. Four of Pentacles, stopping to smell the flowers, relaxing, enjoying life's fruitful bounty that you've created thus far. Holding back from being a force to be reckoned with, allowing the divine to create the movement forward before you do. What's this Four of Pentacles about, please, right there? The Eight of Pentacles. See, it's about building a firm foundation for what it is you want to manifest. What it is you want to manifest. What it is you're putting your own stamp of approval on your work. Someone may have opted out of a circumstance or a situation a while back, maybe even 7, 8 months ago, 6 months ago, and you decided to be in wait over it and decided to practice kindness for self. I just got hermit mode. That's what I mean. It's not like a hermit mode, really. It's more so like a temporary autopilot, temporary pause in action. Seeds well planted, unnecessary worry with Seven of Pentacles is what I'm feeling. You know, there's too many here. I got the, here, let's look at the cards though that show up. This is what you're aware of. You know there's a passionate offer, but you're concerned. There's a passionate offer on the table, but you're very concerned about third-party energy. Now, this could be an older, if someone's taking care of a family member, it could be the family member that's in between this passionate start with all y'all. This could be love that's in between. This could also be past hurts that are coming around and that we might celebrate getting over while this new passionate offer comes in, but those past hurts have not healed yet, you see. What you thought you knew about love, being resilient and able to withstand the time, and maybe there's a whole awareness and awakening, transformation coming to how it is you have truth, knowledge, and wisdom based on emotions, and how it is you take emotions and move forward. There's a lot of concern here, and I think somebody's definitely been hurt. There's great sadness, whether you stabbed your own self in the heart and walked away from something you didn't necessarily want to, but you knew you should. There's a truth coming out. And I believe that this truth is going to help you move forward. It's going to make, you're going to feel such gratitude when this truth comes out, because you're going to start to realize the choices you made in the past were bang freaking on, man. And when this truth comes out, that's the gateway to the movement forward. And what's crossing you is the strength. Do you have the strength to make movement forward? Do you have that strength to move forward, even if it's not what you want to hear? I mean, it breaks my heart even just to say that, even in my own circumstances, but that truth you can lead forward with. It's a brand new beginning. It's a challenging start, so that tells me it's not like, you know, it could be that you're taking past ideas of what have happened in relationships with you into the new, which is incredibly painful to do to yourself. Or it could be that you're trying to reignite a knowledge and wisdom, a stance that two people can take together and move forward on. It's a brand new beginning that's going to be an absolute challenge. What is this justice? I think you've been waiting for it, though. Forgiveness. So justice is on top of forgiveness. It's just that you receive forgiveness for something, or that you give it. What is this justice card on top of forgiveness about? Using the power of love. What was this now? Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Seeing somebody for who they are and not requiring them to be anything more. Perhaps this is also someone else's energy. My goodness, the cards are just going everywhere. I just saw the Justice card again. Justice coming to a broken heart. Okay, I'm not going to shuffle that way. We're all up in your head. I'm going to shuffle like this because they're just like going everywhere. Man. So, justice and forgiveness. I'm going to split the deck and we're going to do it this way, a bit easier. clarify justice and forgiveness, please. Taking a leap of faith. You see, there is that moment coming where you will take that leap of faith. What? Towards the truth, towards movement forward. Yeah, for sure. What's this Seven of Cups and Eight of Pentacles about on top of the transformation card? Coming into new awareness about what the weight has been all about, what the illusion has been all about. What have I been working towards? Is it good? Well, yeah, hell yeah, look at that. It's about stability in your motions. It's about stepping back. It's like I really feel someone here is stepping back, putting your own stamp of approval on your life and on what it is you choose. And it could be that you're just focusing on your work while you're waiting for someone to step past their demons and into their heart space. But why do I feel like even with them stepping into their heart space, it's like creating an energy of the Eight of Swords? Exactly. Let's find out what's happening at the gods level with this connection, with whom it is you're connecting with here. What's happening? Oh, there it is right there. Look at it stick out like a sore thumb. Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star people from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a culture based in fear to a love-based community. You see, this is what this is about. The way that you're learning to love in a new something, I could say, setting. You're learning to love in a new setting. You're learning to love in a new form. You're learning how to use divine love even in your love life. All of these types of things. You are here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. So there's a truth being ignited to all y'all about the way you love, and there is transformation coming. You are going to be very much up in your heart space with this transformation and taking a leap of faith towards moving forward to a truth, which is absolutely beautiful. And the divine really wants you to keep in mind, as the soul energy of this reading, to appreciate this moment, because you are right now in the unfolding of something amazing. I don't even know if you see it. I don't even know. But I'm telling you, it's going to be great. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again. Blessings.